story behind Igodomigodo. The Benin Empire is one of the oldest and best-known centers of civilization in pre-colonial times in Nigeria. Benin is today renowned as a center of culture and art, one of the great centers of ancient African civilization. Benin is famous for its ivory and wood carvers. Interesting, right? But there is something more interesting. It is the Ogiso dynasty. Two dynasties have ruled the Benin Empire. They are the Ogiso dynasty or Hera and Oba dynasty. The Ogisos were the first kings of Benin. There were about 33 Ogisos in Benin, and 2 of them were female. The female Ogisos were Ogiso Emose and Ogiso Ororo. Ogiso dynasty is the period before the Obas of Benin. Ogiso literally refers to king of the sky, but its connotation deeply means the ordained rulers of God, while Igodomigodo was the adopted name of the ancient Benin Empire. During the reign of Ogiso Owodo, there was widespread misrule compounded by the greed and selfishness of chiefs and elders. The people rebelled against their king and successfully overthrew the Ogiso dynasty. List of Ogisos in the Ogiso era: Igodo, Ere, Oriri, Odia, Irido, Ewobobo, Ogbeide, Emehe, Ahwahwa, Ekpigo, Efesike, Irudia, Etebowe, Odion, Imaha, Oria, Emose, Fimi, Ororo, Fimi, Irebo, Ogbomo, Agbaseke, Ediaye, Oriagba, Odoligi, Uwa, Enede, Onwende, Oduwa, Obioye, Ariho, Owodo, Evia administrator, Irebo Ogiere administrator. Igodomigodo was the name of the kingdom of Benin given by Ogiso Igodo, the first Ogiso. Igodomigodo simply means nation-made nation. King made kings. Great men made nations. Great leaders built nations. Wisdom made wise men, or great men made great nation, as the case may be. Igodo was an ambitious, young, smart Edionwere from Idowu, Irioto district, emerged as the Okaiko. Igodo staged a coup by abolishing the Ikedionwere and declaring himself the Ogiso. He set up the Odibo Ogiso group to help him consolidate his authority by calling himself Ogiso. He was implying direct lineage to Pa Idu, the young Osanobua god from the sky. He named his combined territories unsparkling nation state. Igodomigodo and set up his capital at Ugbekun. The people of Igodomigodo happily accepted Igodo as their ruler. They saw him as the reincarnation of Pa Idu and accorded him divine qualities. They transferred all the mights associated with Pa Idu to Igodo, including this godson creation might. All Ogisos and Obas of Benin naturally try to strengthen these mights in a variety of ways, including not allowing themselves to be seen eating in public, and so suggesting that they can live without food. They are in might not mortal, but god kings with celestial mystic attached to them. Ogiso of the first Benin era, Igodomigodo. The following were the Ogisos who reigned in the Ogiso dynasty after Igodo. Ogiso Ere. The following are important things you should know about Ogiso Ere. Ogiso Ere was the second Ogiso in the Ogiso era. Ogiso Ere, who was Ogiso Igodo's kinsman, who succeeded Igodo to the throne in 16 CE. Ogiso Ere transferred the capital of Igodomigodo from Ugbekun to Uhundu. The primogeniture son succeeding his father principle was introduced by Ogiso Ere. Ogiso Ere, a lover of peace, who was also a very resourceful king. He brought his kingdom several innovations. He was the first to wear a cowrie crown. He introduced the guild system of carpenters and wood carvers. Ogiso Ere built the first ever Igodomigodo market, known then as Ogiso Market, in modern times as Agbado Market. Ogiso Ere invented the famous African kingship paraphernalia, which includes the Ada, a sword of honor, Eben, a sword for dancing, Ekete, a royal stool, Agba, a rectangular stool, and Epoki, a leather box. Ogiso Ere died in 66 CE and was succeeded by his son, Ogiso Orire.